Hey Lenny, glad you could make it. How you doing? Yeah, watching Ronnie play Grounded 2 was pretty fun last night. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing alright. Yeah, that's a pretty fun game. It's a play too. Fun to watch him play, and it's fun to play it. I was just finishing getting set up real quick and getting coffee and such. I forgot what I was doing yesterday before I ended. So I'm just gonna do something else today. I don't know why I was over on that side of town or whatever. I think I was finishing a quest or something. I was finishing getting my stream set up and getting my coffee, that's why I didn't say something right away. I figured you were busy yesterday. I figured that's what happened. That happens. I figured you just got busy. Oh, you did not tell me about your day. Or if you did, I didn't remember that you did. Yeah, life happens sometimes. Alrighty. Or I should definitely wear that. Better than what I had. Went to the gym, went grocery shopping, walked, went for a walk, did some art. That sounds like a great day. Went to the farmer's market and had pizza for dinner. That sounds awesome, Lai. I'm glad you had a great day yesterday. Even if you didn't make it to the stream, it's all good. I understand life happens sometimes. I missed you being here, but I know that life happens sometimes, and people can't always come to every show. And you got to go out and have a lot of fun. Have a good day. And get out and do stuff. It's always good. Always good. You're very welcome. I'm glad to hear you had a good day. I had a pretty good stream yesterday too. I got some things done and had a fun time. She always comes by to say hi. Can't always stick around. Sometimes life happens. She always comes by to say hi. And yeah, sometimes she's lurking. Or sometimes she'll accidentally exit out of the stream. Forgets that you can just turn it back on. Yeah, you could say that, I know them. now I'm just checking everything out in here. I'm here for a quest also, but I want to make sure I can get everything I can while I'm at it.
Bayor, is that you?
I've been doing a lot of side quests right now, because I did like part of the main story.
Now we can forget all about it.
Did part of the main story when I got here.
Finally came back to me.
But I try to get all the side stuff I can done while I'm at it. So I've been kind of ignoring the main quest for a little bit. And the reason for that is that I want to get leveled up a bit before I continue. I try to level up as much as I can before I continue the main story.
You broke mine.
I'm level 30 right now, though.
Come.
But it feels like everything's still kind of hard.
Hug me. But you broke mine.
Yeah, I got 2 levels yesterday. Yeah, for now I've been kind of focusing on minions and beefing them up and stuff. Given that there's generally a lot of enemies and they give a fair amount of experience for killing them, so I've been leveling at a decent pace. I don't feel like it's too slow, and like I don't level up too fast, so I don't get too overpowered and feel bored or whatever. I feel like it's not a challenge anymore. Yeah, the minions are awesome. They're fun. It's fun to have the minions do my light work. Yes, I have all my limbs. I also made some different choices from what Mech and Disque did for the narrative. Alright, I think I got what I needed out of that cave, actually. No, I don't have that thing yet. I didn't find it. But I think I got a few things I'm trying to do. So I think that's part of what I'm doing. Alright, I think I'm gonna go over there. Do that. And you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say very specific things like going up over there and doing that one thing. Now I have a quest over here, Oh Merry Men. I'm gonna go check that out. Yeah, specific things are gonna be different, but generally there are some things that are the same. Yeah, it's a side quest, but I want to get all that done. One of the merchants gave me a quest. Look at him.
We'll make short work.
I missed him altogether.
This is my lucky day. Give up now.
Yep, I'm talking to everybody and getting all the quests that I can.
Making me angrier. We'll make it short working.
Okay, let me check out that sword I just picked up. Flaming sword that deals a portion of its damage as fire. Really? Deals 110%. But I don't have that. So that's not it. That part is important. But I did get great. So I will take it. Oh, and that sword is cool looking. Oh, this is a cool looking sword. This thing's cool looking. Oh, I like that. I like my new toy. Alright, so now I have something to work towards. And I level up. I got something to work towards. Now I need to level up my strength one more level at least. So when I level up, I can level up my strength one more time, and then the sword will actually do its special ability. Flaming sword that deals a portion of its damage as fire. So yeah, it will actually light them on fire. Or at least it does some flame damage as well as the normal damage. And the normal damage it does do is significantly stronger than the sword I had before, so hopefully now it will be less like I'm trying to tickle him with my sword and more like it actually hurts them. I think I just want to stay on this side of the light for now. Actually, I'm curious. I want to check that out. See what's over there. Going for a swim. Oh, as it turns out, that place I was curious about is actually where I want to go. Yeah, it was definitely a pretty significant damage upgrade. Alright, well I think I'm gonna save my game just to be safe. And this game, the water physics are really well done, I like it. Wait, hold on. Hi. Just making sure I wasn't about to be overweight. That would have sucked. That would have sucked because then I would have had to reload my game to before I fell in here. Oh, get him. Minions. I'm sure they have some things they're still working out in that game. Yeah, I was thinking of the first one when he was talking about Outward 2, and I was thinking of the first one. I played the first one quite a bit. I forgot that the second one isn't out yet, so I haven't played that one yet. If it's anything like the first one, it's going to be a game that is very brutal and tough and very fun to play. Yeah, you'll get teleported randomly unless you have like a bed set up. Cause like you can have a bed or whatever, campsite or something like that set up, then you won't get random teleported. The first one was like that too. I see. I didn't save the spawn point. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, like if you're playing an early access game, you have to understand that some things are not going to work properly. Unfortunately. Yeah, I like that you can save whenever you want. I don't like depending on the game to save. I don't like autosaves, and I don't like how if you play Dark Souls, those games save it after everything you do. I want to choose when I save. And I'm just screwing around, and I don't really necessarily need to keep that in, you know? Or like just now, I got stuck in a wall. And I don't know if I can get out of this. Oh, that sounds like fun. I don't think you did mention that yesterday. Yeah, I got stuck. Well, the good news is it auto-saved. I don't know when, but it auto-saved actually. Oh, it auto-saved before I jumped in. Yeah, I had to reload my save. Actually, though, that's good, because I want to set a bonfire and identify those things that are unidentified, and offload some of my extra junk. Yeah, I think one of the more annoying things with this game for me is that I have to deal with the carry weight. Because I like to loot everything, and then I am constantly overweight. That's kind of annoying to me. Not a deal breaker by any stretch. It doesn't mean the game is terrible, it just means that's something I don't like. Yeah, thankfully the campfire, you can fuel it up, you can... When you fuel it up, you can access your stash and fast travel and cook and alchemy and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I was carrying 185 pounds and my max carry weight's 235. Yeah, I don't like having to sort inventory every 5 minutes or so. Yeah, it takes... yeah, it's a learning process. You gotta figure stuff out. Yeah, I am a loot goblin. I pick up everything. I loot everything. Literal and actual junk. Yeah, I'll take it. Why? Because I don't want to leave stuff sitting on the floor. Well, now I'm down to 93 pounds, so that's good. I lost like 90 pounds. 235 is my carry weight currently. I can upgrade that by raising my stamina stat, I think it is. That was annoying though, I got stuck in a wall. Like I said, on the plus side I got to do all that stuff at the campfire that I forgot to do before I went in there in the first place. Yes, I've gotten rid of everything I can, and the next time I'm in town I'm going to go to the blacksmith and see if I can lighten the load of my armor. Because evidently that is something that I can do. But right now, yeah, I can pick up like 140 pounds worth of stuff. I got stuck just now in a wall. That was kind of annoying. Not the first time I've gotten stuck inside something now. I don't remember if I caught it on stream, but in Horizon Forbidden West when I was playing that, I got hit by one of the enemies and it knocked me into a hillside, and I was like inside the hill and couldn't get out. I don't remember if I caught that on stream or not. Yeah, so like that happens. I think that one's the one that knocked me through the wall, and over here was where I fell through the wall. I got knocked through the wall or whatever. Yeah, Horizon Forbidden West. I played that game before you were watching me. I played that game actually. I think I streamed it twice. I played through it twice. I played through it once on PS5, and then I played through it again when it came to PC. And the PC playthrough, I also played through the DLC. Yeah. I did not finish the DLC on the PS5 playthrough, but on PC I did. And actually that's a game I really like a lot, so I would probably revisit it again. And I also did some New Game Plus. And I think I streamed some of that too. Yeah, I have a playlist on my channel if you want to check it out. I do not like those things. Those marrow ghasts, I hate those. I do not like those things. Those things are so annoying. But they don't one-shot me anymore. They did when I first got here. Time to save. Yeah. Played through Horizon Forbidden West twice, and I played through Horizon Zero Dawn before that. But I don't think I streamed my... I think I streamed that. I may have streamed like bits and pieces of it, but I didn't do the entire playthrough. I think I was streaming something else at the time. Yeah, there are two games. There's also a VR game, but I don't really count those. And there's the Lego one that Norano played. So technically there's kind of four. Yeah, you weren't watching me back then when I streamed those. That was a while ago. Yeah, some of those machines were pretty tough. The actual boss fight wasn't that bad for me anyway. I didn't have too many problems with it. I think Zero Dawn, I think the final boss gave me some trouble, but in Forbidden West the actual end boss fight wasn't that bad. And the DLC boss was a bunch of annoying mechanics, but the actual boss fight wasn't that bad. Chronos, that game was hard. Chronos was tough. That was so fun though. Yep. Yep, I know what Icarus is. I've seen people play it. Wasn't really my thing. Was never really my thing, but I've seen people play it. Okay, I was just making sure I'm not going to be overweight again. I just said it every so often. I'm just going to check my inventory, make sure I'm not carrying too much. Yeah, it did. Especially those last two bosses. The second to last boss and the final boss. I think I'm actually going to fast travel back to town and do some selling and stuff. Chronos was
There's no need
definitely
for
tough.
violence.
Hello, coming back to me. What about it? You found it? Ho, ho, ho! Quite elegant indeed. It just needs one small adjustment.
Yeah, you're doing great. It's all good. Yeah, I also know there's a little bit of a delay with YouTube between what I see and what you see with the chat. Remember, there's a little bit of a delay. Oh, that sounds like fun. Go out for lunch for a going away party. That's cool. That's cool stuff.
Do you know how many legends and songs I've heard about this Robbie guy? Oh, what a remarkable marksman he was. Splitting an arrow already lodged in the bullseye with his own during a tournament. What a story. But did anyone actually see it happen? Why make up nonsense when there are just as good, or even better, living archers out there? One of them lives right here in Connacht. Why not write songs about him? A bandit is a bandit, and yet here we are, turning a thief and murderer into some sort of romantic hero. Some hero. I gave my word, didn't I? And do you know who breaks their
That
word?
sounds good.
People without honor.
That sounds like good
thieves and
stuff, Lonnie.
bandits. No one would ever call me that. Everyone knows I keep my promises.
So you probably gotta go pretty soon and do that, huh?
Leaving already? And we were having such a good time. See you later.
Looks for you too, Lonnie. I always love having you. Oh yeah.
You doing okay?
So I think I offloaded all my extra stuff. I don't. Actually, my armor weight here, not too bad. I knew I need to see if I can find that blacksmith that I know is here in town somewhere. But before I do that, I'm gonna see about turning in some quests. Oh. You first.
I wasn't expecting company.
Oh, that's not good, buddy. Yeah. And definitely get a shower and try to relax and stuff. Do what you can to help alleviate that.
Well, that's not
That
ideal.
happens.
I was hoping at least
It
most
happens
of them would be
sometimes.
willing to invest.
And then you gotta clean up your
It
clothes
won't be
and all
easy to
that.
make it work, but
Yeah,
we'll do our best.
take a nice shower,
Amy
relax,
will remain as head of the hospital.
take it easy a
and at
little
least
bit,
for now, some of the
try
financial
to.
burden will be lifted from her
and
shoulders.
do what you can about it.
As for the future, well, who knows? Avalon is vast and
Showers
full
are great
of
anyway.
opportunities. Maybe something else will come our way.
I wasn't expecting company.
Oh, that's nice. You can give Yonder window, give Yonder some view time while you, when you can't sleep. Ouch. If I can't sleep, I'll usually either read or play something.
Really? Well, if this can put Bayor back on his feet. Bayor, your wound, it changed.
What? What happened? I don't remember much. There was a cave. And a girl? She touched me. I came back and dreamt. Then there's only darkness.
That's right. And what did I always tell you about chasing after women, huh? She stole your heart, literally. You're lucky this one showed up. Otherwise, I never would have guessed you fell in love with a weird beast. Better take this to your grave if you don't want to become a laughingstock. You're so smart, and yet so stupid, eh? Well, get up now, whelp. Enough lazing about. You can take it easy today, But tomorrow you're back in the forge first thing in the morning. You've got a lot to catch up on.
I'm sorry.
And you, thank you. I'd thank the All-Mother for sending you at the last minute, but I don't want to owe her a thing. So, I'm thanking you. Finally, we can get back to work. I missed it. If you ever need a smith, you can come to me. All right, back to work. Oh, hello. Do you need something? Times are tough, but I won't forget what you did for Beor. Tell me, how can old Airfear repay you? It all began innocently enough. Our milksop of a lord, Yvain, decided that we didn't have the right tools to unearth the riches of our land. So he sent messengers to Camelot asking for their men and equipment. It was supposed to make us richer. And it worked. For a while. They came here and resumed mining. Brought gold with them too. So for a while there, we were even happy to see new faces. Then news from Camelot arrived. The Red Death is in Kuanacht. The weirdness is getting thicker.
We declare martial law. Cut down all the trees and take the manure with us. Everyone goes to Camelot.
Load of bullshit if you ask me. The weirdness has always been here. Kuanacht has been doing just fine without the support of the dog-fuckers of the Round Table. Denholm, the one in charge of their army, came here with the Red Priests. It seems like he's well aware that his orders are stupid, and that people from Kuanacht are smarter than Camelot thinks. And now, Kuanacht is divided. Some want to leave for Camelot. Others can't imagine it. Like me. I just can't stomach leaving the land of my fathers. Camelot says we do. I think we don't, even after the moronic theft of trees.
Alright, enjoy your shower, laddie.
Lord Milksop, of course,
I'll probably be here when you're done.
What to do. If he supports the people, he'll lose his dealings with Camelot. If he leaves for Camelot, he'll become just another arse-kissing sponger princeling no one gives a toss about. And the court is already full of those. Here, at least, he's somebody. Or he can become somebody if he makes the right choices. The man here is dying. That's true. More and more weirdness creeps into our homes at night. Soon, the flame will no longer be enough. I don't know what would need to happen for everyone to stay in Kuanacht. The truth is, we can only survive if we keep together, either here or there. His family has a grand past. I have the utmost respect for their legacy. The Tarians made Kuanacht strong. They carried on the legacy of Palamedes, King Arthur's advisor. Our lord, though, don't get me started. Yvain is a coward. He lets Camelot get away with anything. Well, for now. I've heard rumors that he's been trying, in his own pathetic way, to delay making some crucial decisions. Who knows? Perhaps our lordling will finally grow a pair and make use of them for the good of his subjects. Though, if you ask me, the only thing that could save him would be the quest for the Holy Grail. I have my reasons. I don't trust the bastards because they've already been here once. They took a few people for what they called a routine examination, promising that our loved ones would return safe and sound in no time. Ah, damn it all. Would you believe me if I told you that not all of them even had the symptoms of the Red Death? Nobody came back. Not a single soul. From that moment on, I've sworn to do everything in my power to make life miserable for those scarlet dogs. I don't really want to talk about it, but look, I had a wife. She was a beautiful woman, and I'm pretty sure that she was with child when they took her away. She would chat with Nianti. She hadn't bled for 3 months, and she would have eaten all the crops from Reese's field if she could. My Katrin. They took her away. She caught a cold, and they put her on a transport to the island asylum. I never saw her again. That's all I can tell you. I don't want to think about it anymore. Let the past stay in the past. You... what? How? How is this possible? I can't believe this.
Hey,
My
Stu.
Katrin,
Glad you can make it. How you
do
doing?
you still have the letter? Please tell me you didn't throw it away. A boy. My little boy. She mentioned once that she liked the name Llewellyn. It made me laugh. It sounded so poetic. Not really fitting for a blacksmith's son. I always wanted a son. Maybe that's why I've grown so fond of Beor. I thank you. I'm guessing the circumstances in which you got this letter must have been difficult. If everyone here were as brave as you, our Kuhnhacht would have a chance to weather the end of the world. Here, take this. I have no use for it anymore. I wanted to bury it with Katrin if I ever found her body. That's all I can do for you. And for her.
Yeah, no, YouTube's being poopy again. For no reason. I know you mentioned you wanted to start streaming from that account also, the one you're on now. And so you'll have to let us all know when your first live stream's at. We can come out and support you.
Why? This letter doesn't change anything. Years ago, I swore I wouldn't utter a single good word about those red vermin, and I'm not going to change my mind on that anytime soon. If anything, it has assured me that I am right.
Need more meteorite ore. I always need more meteorite ore. I'd like to upgrade my armor and reduce the weight more. Just turning in a few quests that I did. I did a few while I was out. I'm just turning in a few. Turning those in. Getting that done.
You lost or what?
I'm not lost. I'm just not looking for you.
Ah, what a delight it is to see you walking on your own. Farewell.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I had the unidentified item, but I identified them. That is alright though. Alright, so I'm gonna go do that. Okay. Making sure I'm not overweight too. Making sure I remembered to sell all my stuff. I think I still need to level up too. Oh, before I do that. Get rid of some of those extra crafting mats.
No need for that, is there?
Wrong. Alright, sounds good, Donnie. I actually remember to save my game too. That's helpful. Okay, corrupted temple. That sounds like a place where I'm gonna need my friends.
My voice. Find my voice. They have it, twisted it, and now speak in my name. But their words are not mine. Find my body, once undone, now rotting in endless torment. Free it. End this agony.
Alright. Got all the loot up there. Oh. You go away. Alright, you go away, and you die. And there are a couple of unfriendlies there. Yeah, okay, I'm actually happy with the new sword. I can actually hurt stuff. I know I can interact with that some elevator. I'm not doing that right now. You can burn. I'm glad you're able to. I'm glad you're relaxing, Lonnie, and it's nice to have you here. Appreciate it. Just take some downtime and relax a little before you have to go out and do your day. I just had a bunch of enemies I needed to deal with. There's another one around here. I can hear the combat music. That means there's somebody here. Oh. That. Alright. Random thing was marrow gas, which I do not like either. That I-beam shit they do is very painful. Nope. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing too. Okay, so there was nothing up over there. Why are you sheathing the weapon? I don't know. That's a whole lot of nothing. And that's something. Now whatever needs doing around here is gonna get done. I'm gonna fully explore everything. So I don't think it really specifically matters what it wanted me to do here. What specifically was required. I don't think that really matters at the moment because I'm gonna do everything anyway. Hey, Jono. Glad you can make it. How you doing? Oh, going up. Okay. Okay. And that's how I get in here. Works for me. I was wondering about how I was gonna get in wherever he was. Oh, hi. Oh, you're gonna talk to me. Okay. Let me save before I talk to
you. You can see me. Hear me. How strange. That's not how it's meant to be. I decide who sees, who hears, yet here you are, unbidden. Why?
I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
An offering upon the altar of the All-Mother. Sacrificed and brought back before Her Majesty. I gave her my life, expecting nothing in return. and I received her highest grace. But what are you, I wonder? That you've broken the rules of my domain. Perhaps the Mother sent you, or perhaps you've come to tear my purpose apart. I dreamed of her since I was little, almost every night. Sometimes even during the day. The villagers said it was a gift, but I was afraid. I was afraid of the Mother. Can you believe it? I lacked faith. I didn't know I was chosen. I resisted serving in the temple. How silly I was. And then, she came. Warm, good, present. Take my body and soul. Take my life, Mother. I accept your offering, my child. Rise and walk, and I shall speak through you. Be my voice. I am Laurelia. Do you know my title? I am the herald of the All-Mother, her voice. And all who heed her voice shall receive grace, while those who defy her shall perish. You will carry out her will fervently, won't you? Her will is to offer you the truth that will guide you in the darkness. Entrust your soul to her, and she will lead you to salvation. The All-Mother holds all wisdom. In her womb, the threads of destiny intertwine. The tides flow to the rhythm of her heartbeat. In prayer, you will find greater wisdom than in all the scrolls and books of the world.
A big boss fight, that sounds like fun. Yeah, I was playing the demo for Neo 3 yesterday, and I bumped into a tough boss fight too. I'll have to revisit that later. But like I said yesterday, I think I'm about done with the demo, so... But I've been enjoying it. It's been fun.
Ah, Niante, the fractured one. Yes, she feels the void, doesn't she?
It sounds like you're enjoying
The
Code Vein
emptiness
2 also.
where her compassion once dwelled.
I forget, did you actually play the first one? Or is this your first... did you start with the second one? Oh, you've asked me questions about the first one. I think you haven't played that one yet, right?
What she cast away. A fragment, a spark. Hers, yet no longer hers.
If you
It
haven't,
clings to
you
me
probably
now,
should at some point,
bound in
just
service to the
just to get the
All-Mother,
story and play
does
the
she
game.
need it? Truly.
It's pretty fun.
Compassion can be a burden.
And it's pretty cheap right now.
A chain that weighs down the soul. I held it for her because she could not bear it. She gave it to me.
I think, if I remember what I saw correctly, I found it on sale for like $12 for the one that comes with the DLCs. So that was, I think, like a couple days ago-ish or so. Like I said, it's not real expensive these days. At least it shouldn't be. I don't know about console prices.
Is that what she told you? That I stole it like a thief in the night? No. It was her despair, her doubt, that cast it away. I merely caught it. Because the All-Mother does not abandon her children. Niante's compassion is a spark, a light meant to guide her. Without it, she stumbles in darkness. But to reclaim it, she must prove herself. It is not a gift freely given. It must be earned.
Fell asleep on the couch and just stayed there. Nice.
Then she must prove herself worthy. That fragment is steeped in corruption. To return it as it is would destroy her. Take this. It holds what she has lost. Bring it to the All-Mother's altar and cleanse it in her light. Only then will it be safe to return. Go, and tell Nianti this. The fire she extinguished still burns, but only she can decide whether to let it consume her or warm her soul. Oh, I hoped it wouldn't come to this. And yet, it is as I feared. The fire dims, the song ends, and the voice must fall silent. If this is her will, her voice shall be yours now. Few are touched by her in such a way. The voice of the mother is a gift, but also a burden. Go then, and let us see if you are worthy of bearing it. You can see me, hear me. How strange. That's not how it's meant to be.
That's not a bad fall asleep watching a let's play of a game you like. That's fair, that happens. Okay, so just against the strange knowledge claims that a whole details. Okay. Okay. Confront the Fallen Knight. Here's the defense. Okay. So I think that's what I'm doing right now. At least you got him, that's the important thing. And the final boss is supposed to give you a little bit of trouble. Oh, nice. That's nice. I noticed you've been uploading some clips here and there. Good way to start. Ah, nice, thanks, Stu. If it's comfy, why not? Didn't realize I had that much math on me. Okay, well I don't get to loot that one. Don't get to loot that one. That is quite alright. I am not walking all the way down to the bottom of wherever it fell. Loot that one, of course. I'm good. I like my loot, but I'm not going that far out of my way for it. If I happen to go down there for another reason, then I will grab it if I find her. I'm exploring around. That corpse fell all the way down to the bottom. It's always a little slow start. It's always a little bit of a slow start, especially if you don't have many subscribers to start with. And it's taken me almost 6 years to get to where I'm at now. And about 5 of them on YouTube. Yeah, it takes time. Like, I stream daily and you upload once in a while. So that has something to do with it too, because YouTube likes it when you post more often. And generally the algorithm likes it if you post a couple times a week. Like, something like that. At least that's what I've been able to gather from the analytics I see on my channel. I was not watching my health and I almost died. Hey, Trick Sheep, how you doing? Welcome, Raiders. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Hey, Brian. Good to see you. I am overweight. Just in time for me to see me. Just in time to see me make myself overweight. That thing was super heavy. Thank you, Trick Sheep. I appreciate it, and thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming over.
Oh, how lost you are.
Oh, hi.
How clumsy.
Yeah, thank you, Stu, for telling him to raid me. Appreciate it.
You've come to the wrong place.
This temple isn't blessed anymore. It's tainted and rotten. Try to leave while you still draw breath. Do not repeat the same mistakes I made. For if you do, a fate worse than death will befall you.
Who am I? Who am I?
I'm Kireth.
I sought a way to help the priestesses.
Yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Trick Sheep. I appreciate it.
Them. I was a naive fool, and now I pay the price.
I'm just talking to this guy, finding out what happened here.
I believed that faith is nothing more than magic. So if someone's flame of faith was strong enough to care for others...
Alright everyone, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications if you didn't do all that. Got some links down in the description for Discord and whatnot, Discord and such, and feel free to check that out if you want to. And enjoy the stream. I'll be up for a little bit, I'll be up doing this thing for a little while longer.
You do not want to know. It's not a decent thing to say out loud. Trust me, do not follow in my footsteps.
And I am doing well, thank you.
Listen to the Singworm's songs.
I hope everybody here is having a great day.
Own affair.
Day, night, or whatever time it is for you.
Can erase them with a blessed gesture or word.
Now I know that. An ascension of a different kind. Perhaps the only one that truly exists.
The All-Mother took on an accursed form and revealed herself to the priestesses. A truly wicked theophany.
Oh, I suspect that to break the seal that keeps me here, one must first possess a sin.
But whether you are sinful enough, that is not for me to judge. The Frithir, however, knows much.
That's a fun game, Trick Sheep.
Still,
I enjoyed that one quite a bit.
It would be best if you simply left this place.
Confront the fallen knight for that quest. Yeah, it's a great game. It's well worth it. I think that is one that I haven't streamed on my channel before. I've done a lot of different ones, so I don't remember everything. Well, thank you so much for coming by, Trick Sheep, and thank you for bringing the raid. You have a good one. I'm definitely enjoying playing this game too. This is a good one too. Alright, have a good night, Trick. Thanks for coming by. Oh, that is awesome. I think last night on Dorano's stream, Cryptic dropped like 14k on him. Ah, fuck, I'm screwing that up. Fair. There we go. Yeah, Cryptic Fox dropped like 14k on Dorano last night. And turns out Grounded 2 is a fun game to watch anyway, so that's good that he got some viewership on that. Oh, I think I made myself overweight again. Yeah, I sure did. Because I always want to pick up everything. Okay, so the spells don't weigh at you. You're kind of heavy for how much you're actually worth. I think I'll drop you. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. It dropped almost 12,000 on Lorenzo. Always fun to share the love. When I'm able to, I'm sure I will do so as well. Really? Come on, man. Don't attack me. I'm trying to bust you out of jail. I ain't staying there. yeah, I saw that. You and I think Tifa and a couple others. But that's just Dorano being Dorano. He doesn't always pay attention to stuff. Just part of his squirrely nature. Yep, you were the first one to mention that Lorenzo was still alive. I forgot that he said he was running off to do his stream, so otherwise I would have suggested him right away too. Yeah, he got distracted. And he was probably tired too. That probably had something to do with it also. But yeah, sometimes he does that. He gets off in his own little world and doesn't pay attention to what people are saying in chat. I've seen Morgan yell at him so many times for that. Well, that was... Yeah, okay, that was not very nice. That thing was not real nice. I think I should have left it in jail. I left that thing in the jail. It was not very grateful to me for breaking it out of jail. Because he gets so distracted and then she yells at him and then he doesn't know what she's yelling about. Yeah, I try to pay attention to chat. Yeah, pay attention to what chat's saying. They're telling you who you should raid. You were asking who to raid. And even if he was rhetorically asking to himself, pay attention to what chat's saying. I always try to pay attention to my chat. I always pay attention to my chat. My chat's important. Hey Tifa, good morning. How you doing? Glad you could make it. Yep. I think that happened the last time Renzo was up when Ron was looking to raid someone too. He wasn't paying attention. And I had to tell him like 12 times to raid Renzo. He's like, "Dur, Renzo's up. Go raid him." I had to tell him like several times before he actually paid attention. Alright, you're only worth 50 and you weigh like almost 3 pounds. Alright. Now I'm not overweight anymore. And I immediately pick up more stuff, of course. Because that's how I roll. Made myself not overweight anymore and then I go pick up more stuff. Alright, let me figure out what I'm doing here, where the thing I'm looking for actually is. Ew. That's a mess. She knows how to get his attention. That's what I usually try to pay good attention to chat, to my chat. As part of the fun of streaming is talking to my chat and hanging out with you all. Sharing and having fun with everyone. I enjoy having people here to talk to, so wouldn't be very good if I not paying attention to what they're saying. It's nice to have little conversations, talk about this and that and the other, talk about the game I'm playing. Makes it more fun. Yeah, if I didn't want all that, I could just play by myself on my own time, and then I don't have people to talk to or anything like that. So. Yeah, when he first started, he had to figure out, like, he had to think about how to talk to people, really, because, like, you know, it's new. Then he decided that he was just gonna say whatever's on his, whatever comes into his brain at the moment. Yeah, I think, yeah, Renzo has has like a softer tone to his voice, so it's kind of hard to hear him sometimes. I think he needs to turn up his voice volume in OBS a little bit. Or turn down the game volume a little bit. I had to figure that out. I had to adjust the game volume down in OBS so it doesn't overpower my voice. Hey Adrian, glad you're here. Yeah, also like, because I also noticed that with Tifa, like, she gets really excitable when there's lots of people around and starts talking a lot. And that's helpful. And in my case, I just had to get over being nervous about talking in general. Hey, I actually lost enough weight where I can move again. And I made some more mana potions, and so that's good. And I forgot where I was going. Oh, that's a hole. Need to get a mic. Yeah. Need a good mic. Need a good mic. I have a pair of Astro A40s I use for streaming, and mic on them is really good. And the main thing and the other thing that is nice about them is that they have really good noise cancellation. So my voice and everything like that will come in very clearly, and I won't have to deal with background noise too much, unless somebody's being like really loud. It's like, obviously you can overpower the noise cancellation, but like, my roomies can play games and watch YouTube and what such, and I game in the same room with them, and it doesn't come through the mic, which is important for me. I need to be able to have the mic not picking up all that extra stuff. So I need a good mic with good noise cancellation. Yeah, Rhino has one of those mics with the armature. He said he has a Blue Yeti mic. I forget which one he said he has. You have to go do your idle game. Alright, Tifa. Have fun with that. I'm sure I'll be wandering around lost when you get finished with that. Yeah, in my case, I had to turn down the game volume in OBS, and then I also occasionally have to turn down the game volume in the game itself. And then I also have to speak up a little bit, project my voice a little bit more than I normally do when I'm talking. And I keep the mic itself fairly kind of close to my mouth so I can actually pick up what I'm saying. Make life easier for everyone. Like I said, it's got good noise cancellation, which is important. And also the other thing for me is I have to get used to like actually speaking up and making sure that my voice is actually loud enough to be heard. I keep going the wrong way and finding out there's nothing over there. It's like the 6th time I've gone over there. Nothing there. There's still nothing there. And there's nothing there. There's nothing there that time either. I already looted in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk down the side of the rock. I get super distracted. And this time I got distracted talking to chat, which is not a bad thing. I don't mind that kind of distraction. That's part of the fun of streaming. You get to get distracted talking. Get distracted talking to the chat. Like I said, if I want to just focus on playing the game and not talk to anyone, I'll just. I can play on my own time. I got time to play video games off stream, so I stream so I can hang out with everyone and share my games. Hopefully we'll all have fun together. I know I always do. I always have a good time. Streaming is fun. Hanging out with everyone is fun. And of course there's the actually playing the game part, which is usually fun. Yeah, a tiny little roll table that's like 24 wide and 18 deep and have no room for a mic. As it is. Yikes. That sounds terrible, Stu. That's kind of an interesting reason to be stuck, John. I have a funny reason to be stuck. Oh, shit. I fell. I fell to my death, which means I probably got set back a little bit. Yeah, I don't have like a desktop mic. I don't have a desktop mic. I have a headset mic. My mic is on my headset. So that's helpful for space. I have a decent sized desk, but I have a lot of stuff on my desk also. I have a lot of stuff for my gaming setup and other things that I need in front of me while I'm gaming. And of course room for my coffee and things like that. How did I get up here to begin with? Alright then. Guess I kind of glitched my way up there the first time too. Yeah, it's just more convenient for me to have the... Crap, I shouldn't be picking up random stuff. I barely have any room in my inventory as it is. Yeah, I said I use my headset mic and that works really well. I actually had a discussion with John about that at one point because he was trying to trash talk using the headset mic, and I'm like, dude, I use a headset mic and I think it does great. I don't need to spend $300 on a Blue Yeti mic. My headset mic serves my needs. I don't really have space to have a desktop mic anyway. Now the one I have is pretty lightweight, and the one I actually use I also have a Corsair Void headset that I use for general gaming when I'm not streaming, because the mic on that one does not have very good noise cancellation. Which is unfortunate because I like that headset. It's nice. It's nice. Like the one I use for streaming though, I can wear that comfortably for a few hours at a time. I just took the long way around to get back to where I was before. Yeah, I think I remember hearing somewhere that Turtle Beach headsets are pretty heavy. They get heavy over time. Like, it helps to have one that's lightweight, or at least, and it's nice on your head so it doesn't get heavy over time. And something that's comfortable to wear long term. That depends on how strong your connection is, to be perfectly honest, Jonah. And what's really going to matter a lot is how fast your Wi-Fi speed is. Like, if you have a good solid connection, then yeah, it'll work fine. Because you just need enough. All you need is enough bandwidth for the stream. Like, I stream in 1080p, so it doesn't have a huge amount of bandwidth requirement. Like, I upload in 1080p, I should say. I play in 1440p and I upload it, and I upload the stream in 1080. Yeah, it's really hard to find something reasonably priced that is going to be comfortable to wear and high quality, enough for you to use. I went through that. I went through that when I was finding the headset I use now. I went through the process of trying to find one, and it was definitely a thing. Took some time. Basically, for if you stream on the Wi-Fi, it definitely depends on the stability. Your connection needs to be stable, and you need to have Wi-Fi that has a lot of bandwidth, so it can handle the bandwidth necessary to stream on. And you gotta have fast enough internet to begin with. And it kind of depends, because like if you stream in 4K, it's going to require a lot more than if you stream in 1080p. Which is why, like, console streaming on consoles, they have, like, I think it's 720 and 1080p. Because the consoles aren't going to be able to stream in 4K. I forget offhand exactly how fast my internet is. I forget off the top of my head. I know I have a decent amount of internet speed. Like I said, if you if you stream in 1080p, you're not gonna need like not gonna need like gigabit speeds or anything like that to stream in 1080p. I had slower internet before, as we have gigabit now, but before we had slower internet and that worked fine for streaming in 1080p. Yeah, I'm talking about the upload, obviously, not the resolution you actually game in. And the reason I do that is because it takes up a lot less bandwidth that way, and it's easier on my machine. Yep, I do 60 frames, 60 FPS, 1080p for my streams. Like I play in 1440p and then it downscales through OBS to 1080p at 60 FPS or upload to YouTube. Yeah, my PC monitor, it goes up to 144, but also generally when I'm streaming I only go up to 60 anyway because I only upload at 60 FPS anyway, so I might as well not overtax my system, you know? Less is better. Less is better when I'm streaming and gaming from the same rig. And if it's at least 60 FPS, it's good enough for me. And if you're using a TV, then you have to do what that can handle, because it depends on what your display can handle. Also, but like, the max that I'm comfy with for uploading to YouTube is 1080p at 60 FPS. That's just to ensure the stream goes smoothly, and that YouTube doesn't have any issues, and things like that. And take a rest here. I've been wandering around Lost, that's fun. Wandering around Lost and chatting. Yeah, the monitor you want goes up to 240. Nice. I think a lot of newer monitors do. I've had mine for a few years. I've had my setup for a few years now. Yeah, 4K, the max is out at 60, that's pretty common in it for like something that's not massively expensive. If you want a higher refresh rate at 4K, it's gonna cost a lot. And generally TVs only go up to 60 anyway. It'll go up to 60 hertz, and like for a TV that's fine. And generally for things you're gonna want to do with a TV, that's fine. Just fine. I enjoy your spaghetti, Lonnie. That sounds awesome. You have a great day. Thanks for coming by. Love you and hugs for you too, Lonnie. You have a great one. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with me. Everybody here. Yeah, when I was looking at monitors actually for my PC, and it's pretty common for the 4K ones to max out at 60 unless you want to pay like a lot of money. You can get higher refresh rates for 4K, but it costs a lot. This corrupted priestess is fucking me up. Go the fuck away. Of course I ran into something completely fucking random and stupid in the middle of the floor. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, those can get... Yeah, computer monitors can get pretty expensive. Fuck, that sucked. Yeah, I just don't need any of those. Yeah, it better be yeah, it better be nice for $1,500. Yeah, 57-inch. Yeah, that's very nice. Very nice indeed.
Who are you? Let us pray together. Oh, you have no shell. No shell. Where, then, have you misplaced your wings?
Alright, well, I'm gonna be right back in a minute. I need to use the restroom. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, high refresh rate 4K, that's gonna cost you a little bit, especially a bigger monitor like that.
I do not know where you should search, but the priestesses may know.
Yeah, then you can
Ask them.
run...
I came
two
here only
screens
to
on one
ask the
monitor.
All-Mother when my shell will fall.
I've seen that kind of a
when I
setup
will be
before.
able to see my wings and rise above this land. The descent of divinity. The All-Mother has graced us. I came here only to ask. Shell. Wings. The shell. A gift sent by the All-Mother. A gift that one day will fall away. And when that day comes, I will be able to unfold another gift. Wings. They will let me fly away when the dawn of the end comes.
Oh, that's nice. Samsung makes good monitors. They make good TVs too. The one I have right now is a Samsung. My TV is.
All-Mother, show us a person or something that will make us feel purpose. All-Mother, make your presence with us even stronger, even more. Lift from our shoulders and backs the burden that is loneliness. All-Mother, I make this plea for myself as well. When the time of decline comes, let me shed my burden, so that I may spread the wings you bestowed upon me. Would you like to add something? I pray, All-Mother, give us a sign.
Alrighty then. Alright, I think this is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. We appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring the bell if you haven't done that already. Feel free to check out my links down in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all have a great one, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.